It's Chazor Zeichen Nishbachet Hashag maybe Chullin Daf Beis. The Gemara dash in the pasuk that describes the fight between Yaakov and the Malach and says that one was victorious and one wept, but it leaves it unclear as to which party did which. From the pasuk of Kisarisa Malikim, we can learn that it was Yaakov who was victorious, and from the pasuk of Vayom Shalcheni, we can learn that it was the Malach who was crying. Rabbi Dash in the pasuk where the Malach said Kisarisa Malikim ve'manoshim to mean that the Malach gave a remez that there would be two categories of princes that would come from Yaakov, the Rosh Goyla of Bavel and the Nasi Eretz Yisrael. It was through this that the Malach also gave a remez that the Yidden would be going into Galus. Pasuk regarding the dream of the Sarah Mashkim says, Uvagef and Shloisha Sarigim. Rav and the Rav says it refers to three wealthy and politically connected Yidden of every generation. Sometimes two are in Babel, one's Eretz Yisrael, sometimes the reverse. When they heard this drasha, the Rabbanan looked at Rabbanan Ukva and Rabbanan Nehemiah, the grandsons of Rav. Rav said this refers to the three malachim of the goyim in every generation that present arguments in favor of the Yidden. Bryce says, Rabbi Eliezer says, Geffen refers to the world, Shlosh Srigim refers to Avram Yisrael Yaakov, He Kiparachas also Nita refers to the Emohis, Havshilu Ashlasel Anovim refers to the Shvatim. Rabbi Shua said to him, a person has shown the future in the dream, not the past. Rather, Geffen refers to the Torah, Shlosh Srigim refers to Moshe, Aaron, and Miriam. He Kiparachas also Nita refers to Sanhedrin. Havshilu Ashlasel Anovim refers to Tzadikim of every generation. Rabbi Mila said we have to come into the Joshua of Elazar Hamodai, who said that the dream all refers to one place. He explained Geffen refers to Yerushalayim, Shlosh Srigim refers to Beis HaMikdash, the king and the Kohen Gadol. V'ika Parachas also Nita refers to the young Kehanim. Of Shulash Klesel Navim refers to the Nesachim. Shmuel Lady said the pasuk refers to the gifts that Hashem gave the Yidden. He explained Geffen is Torah. Shlosh Srigim refers to the well of water, the Amid Ha'anon, and the Mon. V'ika Parachas also Nita refers to Bikurim, and of Shulash Klesel Navim refers to Nesachim. Rabbi Baba explained the pasuk as follows: Geffen refers to the Yidden. Shlosh Srigim refers to the three Yom Tovim they travel up to Shemayim, to Yerushalayim. V'hika Parachas refers to the fact that it had to reach the time that the Yidden be fruitful and multiply. Also Nitza refers to the fact that it had to reach the time for the Yidden to be redeemed. Shilash Klesel Navim refers to the fact that it had reached the time for the Mitzrayim to be punished. This is along the lines of Rava, who said that the Psukim there used the word kais 3 times to refer to the punishment that the Mitzrayim got in the days of Moshe, and the days of Paranachai, and the punishment they get along with all the other goyim in the future, Bizman HaMashiach. Rabbi Abba told Rabbi Abba, when Rav would darshan these psukim, he darshaned in a way that the same way that you darshan them. Rish Lakish said the Yidden are compared to a grapevine. The branches are the balibatim, the clusters are the Tamid Acham, the leaves are the Amei Oretz, and the knoik, which are useless, refers to the sinners. It's in line with the drasha that they send from Eretz Yisrael to Babel, that the clusters should daven for the well-being of the leaves, because without food produced by the leaves, the clusters cannot survive. Rabbi Yechanan in the name of Shimei Tzadik darshan the pasuk to mean that Hashem says that He acquired the Yidden by redeeming them on the 15th of Nisan in the merit of the tzaddikim. The pasuk then makes reference to 30 saw and 15 saw. This refers to 45 tzaddikim in whose merit the world exists. The pasuk is darshan to teach that 30 of them are in Eretz Yisrael, 15 are in Babel. The pasuk also makes reference to a payment of 30 from the goyim. Rabbi Yehuda says it refers to the 30 tzaddikim of the goyim in whose merit the goyim exists. Ula said this refers to the 30 mitzvahs b'nei Noach, of which they only keep 3. That they don't have same gender marriages, that they don't weigh and sell human meat in the market, and that they honor the Torah. Mishnah said, "Ve'einai noyig ba'oif." In fact, we see that a bird does have a spoon of flesh over the thigh. The Gemara says it does, but it's not round. Rabbi Yirmi asks, if there is a bird that does have a round spoon, or an animal that doesn't have what we're calling a round spoon, would we follow that particular creature, or does it stay in the category of its species? Teiku b'laipta shaila. Mishnah said v'noyig b'shlil. Shmuel said, when the Mishnah says that the chelev of a fetus is mutter, that's said according to all. For example, it can't be referring to the chelev of the fetus itself, because we clearly find that Rabbi Yehuda argues or Meir regarding the fats and the Geranosh of a fetus. And Rabbi Lazar and Rabbi Shai explained that they argue in the case of a 9-month fetus that was found alive. Also can't be referring to the chelev of Geranosh, and that he means that all agree that it's mutter, because we clearly see that Rabbi and Rabbi Yehuda argue with regard to how much of the fats of the Gid HaNosha are aser. If the Gemara is referring to the fats of the Gid HaNosha, and Shmuel agrees that according to Rabbi Meir, this chelev is only aser d'Rabbanan, but all agree that they're raisa, this chelev is mutter. We see this from the Brisa as well, where the Brisa says that the Gid HaNosha must be dug out of the flesh, which is the view of Rabbi Meir, and then says that the chelev is mutter. Clearly, this must be referring to the halacha d'Raisa. We see Rabbi Meir holds that d'Raisa, the chelev is mutter. Rabbi Yitzchak bar Shmuel bar Marasa and Rav said only the soft edible offshoots of the Gid HaNosha are also d'Raisa. Uloth said, although it is hard like wood and inedible, the Torah made it aser, but the offshoots are not aser d'Raisa. Abaye said Ula's view seems correct, because Rav Sheshet and Ravasi said that the threads, which are the nerves and the vessels, found in chelev are aser, but are not subject to kares, because they're only aser d'Rabbanan. We see that when the Torah says that chelev is aser, it does not mean to include the threads. Similarly, we would say that when the Torah said that Gid HaNosha is aser, does not refer to its offshoots. Marsa, we have learned Rav Sheshan and Rav Asi said the threads found in the chelav are also, but are not subject to cars because only also derabanan, and the threads found in a kidney are also and are also not subject to cars, also only also derabanan. With regard to the fats found inside the kidney, there's machlokes between Rebbe and Rav Chia. One said it's also, the other says mutter. Rabba would dig the fats out. Rabbi Yochanan would do so as well. Rav Asi would just level it off and eat the fats that remain in the kidney. Abaye said Rav Asi's view seems correct because Rabbi Abba, the name of Rabbi Yehuda, the name of Shmuel, said that it's only the fats that's on the flanks that are also, not the fats that are in the flanks. The fats that were covered by the meat. Similarly, with regard to the kidney, we can say that it's only the fats that are on the kidney that are also, not the fats that are in the kidney. Correctly, more we find that Rabbi Abba, the name of Yehuda, the name of Shmuel, said that the fats under the loins are also. Now, since it's covered by the loins, it should be mutter. After Rabbi said, although it's covered by the loins in a dead animal, when the animal is alive and moving, there are times when this fat is not covered by the loins. That's why it's also. Rabbi Yochanan agreed with this as well.